Okay, I think we are good to start our demo session. Yep. To all the 69 participants who are in this call, a warm welcome from TechnoSite IT Solutions and online trainings. So, thank you for taking out, your free time that you only get on the weekends, especially the participants who are, who have been through a tough week in their jobs and so. So, thank you for giving your 1 hour of your precious time. Welcome to our demo session. So, we from TechnoSite IT Solutions and online trainings, we are starting a new batch on Oracle PBCS and EPBCS. So, uh, before going through each and every slide, I want to introduce myself. My name is Samir J, and I have overall experience of 10. I have 10 years of experience in this Oracle EPM domain, and I have started my journey from Oracle EPM. So even my relevant experience is that. Okay, so let us start our demo session. I will be the one who will be uh, taking you through this entire course, not only for the demo session, but also throughout the entire course. Okay. And we have Sandeep with us in the call from TechnoSite. He will deal with all the fee structure, application credentials, and how things are going up. I provide an overview on that, but if you have any other queries on that, you can feel free to reach out to him. Okay, so so yeah, before starting the demo session, one small request from my side is, please, if you have any doubts, we have a Q&A session at the end. Okay, obviously you can unmute your mic, and you can talk. We are not restricting you in any manner, but please refrain asking doubts in between the demo session. So we have a Q&A session after the demo, and we will be clarifying all the doubts each one by one. So that you will take something with you after this demo session. So, unlike all the demo sessions that you see, you might have attended, you might have attended many demo sessions. How different is this demo session is? So, in I want to balance things out between why do you want to choose us and what you are going to learn about. So, uh, generally the way I explain things. So whatever we discuss right from the day one, even from the demo session, those will be carried out till the end of the course. Okay, so that's how my classes are. That's how I explain in the entire course. So I assure you that you will be taking some subject knowledge with you after this demo session. Okay, so if you are new to this, please pay attention and make a note of everything what we are about to discuss. And if you are already in this domain for a long time and you have just joined, no problem. A warm welcome to you guys as well. So please sit in your recliner seats and see how I'm teaching. Okay. So that's it. So coming to this demo session, what we are going to discuss about is the EPM and its history, EPM and ERP relationship. So this is this demo mainly concentrate on the people, on the candidates who do not know about the EPM. What is EPM? What is ERP, and what is the role that EPM and ERP is playing, and why do you have to choose this ERP domain? So this demo session is mainly concentrated on that, and we will also be seeing the overview. What is EPM? Where EPM is standing in the ERP world, and what are the applications that we have in the EPM, and what is the current market in the EPM, and what is the situation of any EPM consultant or the candidates who are aspiring to come into this EPM domain. And we are going to see why EPM is called, is called as best analytical tool in the world. Okay, one of the best. Okay, why? You will be seeing that in the Techno site, in the integration scope. And at the end, we will be discussing about what technosite is committed and what we are providing and all, okay, which is very important. And at the end we will be showing you what a glimpse of the application, the home page and everything, which you will be seeing that for the entire next 60 days, that you will be seeing. Okay, so please, I request you to be till the end, so that you will know about us, you'll know about EPM, and you'll take something with you. Okay, so this is the agenda of our meeting today, and moving on to the next slide. So what is EPM? So EPM is nothing but Enterprise Performance Management. So the full form of EPM is Enterprise Performance Management. Why? Where does this EPM comes into the picture? For example, okay, during the initial times, let us go by an example. Okay, so during the initial days, for example, you own a startup, okay, and yours is a product-based startup. Okay, so you are manufacturing the bottles and you are selling those bottles. Okay, so initial days when you start building, when you start establishing uh, your company and all, initially you will get some small contracts, right? So you need to sell 10 bottles. Okay, you got a contract where they are expecting you to give them 10 bottles, and you will be getting some revenue for it by selling those 10 bottles every month. Okay, so for those small contracts, for example, in the January month, you have manufactured around 10 bottles and you have sold about 20 bottles, and you have got a revenue of around 5 lakhs from it. Okay, so uh, in order to maintain, so what are the how much revenue you got, how much expenses did you bear to manufacture a bottle and all. Okay, you have seen, you will be maintaining in some book. There will be a record book, and you will be seeing that. Okay, you will be recording everything. So in January month, hi Hemalata, can you please stop drawing on the screen? Thank you. Okay, so yeah, coming back, so you'll be recording somewhere in your record book, right? So that yeah, when it comes to tax filing and everything, you'll be showing that to the government, and so that is why initially people used to maintain whatever the revenues and expenses they got in the form of books. But if the business is growing, obviously year by year you'll get more contracts and your business starts growing, then it will become difficult for you to maintain all the records in the uh, in the sheet, okay, in a record book. Also, under such scenarios, we will be going to this Excel comes into the picture. Okay, where you will be maintaining multiple sheets and you will be recording your revenues and expenses. Okay, but if the if your startup has gone into middle tier and it finally went to top tier, okay, just imagine how many contracts that you'll be dealing with per day, and how many revenues and expenses you'll be bearing per month. And if you consider the entire year from January to December of 1 year, okay, you can only imagine how much of the expenses, how much of the revenues that you will be bearing throughout the entire year. So in order to maintain them, it will be really heavy task for you to maintain in an Excel sheet or in multiple Excel sheets. For example, if you need some August data under one department, for one department in your MNC, in your product-based MNC. So you cannot just simply go to a you have to drill it down through multiple folders. First, you need to remember where you have saved that Excel sheet, and then you need to go, right? So that at some point, even Excels become hectic for us. Under such scenarios, we have something, Oracle EPM Cloud came into the picture. Where you can see how much of the when you upload all the data that you have into an application, this Oracle EPM Cloud, what it will do, it will store all the data that you have in the database, in a database, and that will give you, where if you want August month, you by selecting one drop down, you can see how much of the revenue, how much of the expenses that you got, you know, in the application, rather than going through multiple folders, maintaining an Excel sheet for all the parts and everything, without going through that extensive exercise. Okay, you can see, Oracle EPM Cloud is has come into the market. Okay, where it will be easy for from CEO, from regional manager till CEO and CFOs. Okay, they can see the entire revenues and expenses in one place with enhanced securities and upgraded versions. Okay, so that is how the Oracle EPM Cloud uh, has has got into the market, seeing the demand. Okay, so that is what it is. So with increasing data and difficulty in to consolidate the data, okay, Oracle EPM Cloud applications found its own place in the market. So if you want to sum up the entire revenues and expenses, okay, that are available in different Excel sheets, okay, and provided to the government, it will be a hectic task for you. You need to hire a separate resource for that. Okay, so in order to overcome that solution, Oracle has bought a centralized solution, which is nothing but EPM Cloud. So this is about EPM Cloud and its history. Okay, now moving on to the next one. Okay, so uh, where did this EPM actually started? Okay, this EPM was initially called as Hyperion Solutions, because this solution was bought by a company called Hyperion. Okay, so which was founded in 1981, and later this solutions, the Hyperion, was acquired by Oracle Corporation in 2007. Why? Because the solution uh, was far better, that it got all the attention in the market. So that is why, seeing the demand, Oracle acquired this Hyperion Solutions in 2007, and they renamed this Hyperion to EPM, which is Enterprise Performance Management. Okay, so this is about his history. Okay, so it is, yeah. So we need to know this. We need to know the roots about how the application came. Even if you are learning some Java or anything, okay, there will be some, you need to know its history before jumping into what is it about, right? So this is about EPM, and uh, this is about its history. Okay, so uh, moving on to the next slide. Okay, so EPM and ERP relationship. Until now we have discussed about what is EPM and what is and what is its history. Now coming to the next one. Okay, what is ERP? ERP's full form is Enterprise Resource Planning. Okay, so Oracle maintains two types of applications for business purposes. So first one is ERP and second one is the EPM. Okay, so ERP is nothing but enterprise resource planning. Okay, so where all the debit and credit level. For example, you are owning a product based startup. Okay, and per day there will be thousands of invoices that you will be generating to send there is a about invoices, right? Generally, when you place an order in Amazon or Mintra or in Ajio, okay, generally after the delivery, after you got your product, Ajio will generate an invoice and give it to you, right? So there will be thousands of invoices that you will be generating per day. Okay, and you will be having hundreds of employees working under you. Okay, in order to in order to maintain all those records at day level. Okay, then ERP is the solution that Oracle is providing, where you can maintain all the bank statements like debit and credit. Okay, so debit and credit. If you want to maintain the employees' data and how much of the compensation that you are paying, how much of the CTC that you are paying on behalf of organization. If you want to maintain your inventory details, so you might have already manufactured around 20 lakhs of bottles and you need to store them somewhere, right? So that if there is a new contract that's coming up, okay, then you'll be storing in some place that is called an inventory, right? So in order to maintain the inventory data, what are the products that you have in your inventory, and if you are from the manufacturing sector, like you are building some uh, airlines buses, okay, for example, there is Airbus which will manufacture the aeroplanes, the flights, right? So those kind of things. So where you want to maintain inventory level data, okay, financial level data, meaning debit and credit. So per day, how many debits you have done, how many credits you have done, and by the end of the day, how much of the amount that got left in the organization's bank. Okay, so those level of details can be maintained, okay, in the ERP system. So this is, and EPM always stands above the EPM, meaning, okay, above the ERP, meaning what? It's not like, it's EPM is far more better than ERP. It's just that, okay, ERP contains the transaction level data, meaning per day, how many debits, how many credits that you have done in one day and in 1 month and in 1 year. Okay. Whereas EPM always maintains closing balance level data, meaning, and in the beginning of January, you have around 2 lakhs of amount in your organization account. By the end of January, how much of the how much of the balance that has been left in your account, okay, those two will be maintained in EPM. Okay, so ERP is always the transaction level data, whereas EPM is the has maintains the closing level of data. Okay, why people are drawing many things over here? Are you interested in the drawings, guys? Okay, so is there any way to erase this?
I think
Just
there would be eraser. Yeah.
yeah, okay, thank you. Guys, please don't draw because I'm getting confused. Obviously, at the end, you can draw how much ever you want. I know it's by mistake. Just make sure that you are drawing correctly.
I hope no kids join this meeting. Hello,
Hello.
is it stopped or?
Samir, your voice is not coming up.
Yeah, I think he's on mute. It seems. Can anyone hear me?
Yeah, it is very
Oh,
low.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
Yeah,
we can hear
yeah,
you.
Christian.
Yes.
yeah, 1 minute, Samir will join. Maybe network issues. 1 minute, guys, 1 minute. Yeah. One minute, guys, he will join.
Hey, hi, sorry guys. Okay, I'm back. There is some internet connectivity issue. Sorry about that. I hope you are able to see the screen. Okay, yep, let's come back. Okay, so we have discussed till here. So what is called closing balance? And always, okay, ERP is nothing but in the ERP, since it is a transactional level data, okay, we are going to have, it is always a day level system, okay, meaning this is used day by day, day to day, okay, because thousands of invoices gets generated and you need to maintain all those invoices in some place, right? So it is important, right? So that is why ERP is always a day level system, whereas EPM is always a monthly level system. So why it is monthly level system is because EPM is mainly used for planning and budgeting, planning and budgeting purposes. Meaning, for example, in 2020, we have seen that COVID hit many people, right? COVID hit the entire world, and you have also seen there were many recessions happening throughout many MNCs, organizations, and all. What is the main reason for it? Okay, many people might say that the business has stopped, many has stopped. So I want to ask the organizations, I will only ask one thing to those organizations is, so if a job is gone for the head of the family, did he not take care, did he abandon his family? Did he abandon, his own family members? No, right? So why that does not happen in our family, but it happens in the organization? What is the main difference there between our family and the organization is the planning and budgeting. So we as family members in our personal lives, we always want to take care of our immediate family members or our family members, right? For that we always plan things up, okay? But many of the organization, in the latest trend of running behind AI, running behind everything, they invest all their savings from that has been kept for their employees for disaster management and everything, they pull all the money into cutting edge technologies. And if that doesn't work out, when company doesn't have money, what will happen? Then recession will happen, right? So planning and budgeting is very important, right? So the precise way of planning, for precise planning and budgeting, okay, monthly level system comes into the picture. So if 1 lakh is my sales by selling the products, okay, then what will be the scenario if I increase my rate on each bottle by 10%? Okay, then if they want to do these kind of scenarios, okay, they do not need transaction level data or invoice level data, right? So they all need how much of the revenue they got, how much of the expense they got in that entire month. Okay, for that scenario, okay, we have EPM, which is monthly level system. Now, after seeing this triangle, people might think that, okay, yeah, feels like ERP is a lot more important than EPM. Okay, we need to learn that instant. But let me tell you one thing, ERP, people have more members, more candidates in the entire world for ERP application, because there won't go much coding there. Okay, they need SQL queries, and many of the people know SQL, but people, many companies are not finding resources for EPM on enterprise performance management, because one thing is that people doesn't have enough knowledge on it, how to implement, and what is the importance of this. There are no much candidates out there, who have enough knowledge on how to implement an EPM application. So that is why there is always a resource crunch on the EPM side. Okay, so that is where we need to come into the picture. So, and always, okay, we will load actuals, okay, in the from the ERP to EPM, okay, actuals in the sense, for example, this year 2025, okay, till September FY25, okay, how much of the revenue that you got will be residing in the ERP, and you will be loading that into the EPM application for planning and budgeting purposes. So based on whatever the actual data that you load, planning and budgeting can be that precise level for the clients, for the users who are working on the EPM application. And after planning and budgeting application, after we do our planning and budgeting for the organization, we can push the entire data from EPM application to the ERP application, so that, for example, if there is a HR who wants to hire, okay, who wants to hire the candidates, but he or she doesn't know how many candidates they need to hire, right? Under such scenarios, we will be planning, okay, for the upcoming year. If the organization wants to plan, if recruit around 50 members, that 50 members data will be residing in the EPM, because that is planning, that because that is a planned data, right? So that data will be pushing into the ERP system, so that even the HR level people, the line level people can also have the information, the planned information about. Because the main reason why we use any software, not only Oracle, SAPs, anything, why do we use it? In order to maintain transparency and synchronization between all the departments in one organization, right? So for that scenario, okay, we can push and pull the data, okay, from ERP to EPM and vice versa, okay, using some integration methods. But this is EPM and ERP relationship. So before, if there are any candidates who wants to jump into this domain and everything, this will be the start of your journey. Because without knowing the EPM and ERP relationship, you will always feel a disconnect between what you are doing and what your clients and interviewers are talking in the interview. Okay, so that is EPM and ERP relationship. Okay, so that is EPM and ERP relationship. And coming to the next one, so how many applications do we have in EPM? So EPM doesn't is it is not just one application. Okay, it is a it is a collection of multiple applications. Okay, so EPM as a suite, okay, contains many applications. So the first one is the PBCS and EPBCS, where planning and budgeting can be done. Okay, of the organization can be done. Either if if I am providing 10% of hike, okay, for all the employees in my organization next year, how much of the expenses that I need to additional expenses that I need to bear, how much my expenses will be increased. So if organization wants to see those kind of scenarios in their planning and budgeting, then we have PBCS and EPBCS application. And coming back to there is another application that is called FCCS, which is Financial Consolidation and Close. Okay, FCCS full form is Financial Consolidation and Close, where intercompany knockoffs data can be planned. Meaning, okay, let's say everybody know about Tata Group of Industries, right? So under Tata Group of Industries, there are many companies under it, like TCS, Tata Motors, Tata Steel. Okay, now if Tata Motors goes to Tata Steel and and makes a contract saying that, hey Tata Steel, I want certain tons of steel, certain amount of metal from you, so that I can make some cars for my sales. And in return, I would be if you provide me 10 tons of metal, I will be giving you around 50 lakhs of amount, okay, for providing 10 tons of material. If a transaction happened between Tata Motors and Tata Steel, then what is the scenario now? Okay, for Tata Steel, that that 50 lakhs is revenue. For Tata Motors, it is that 50 lakhs is expense. But if you see, but if you see from the perspective of Tata Group of Motors, what is the revenue and what is the expense? It is always zero, because that 50 lakhs has went from Tata Motors account to Tata Steel account. Both of the accounts are under Tata Group of Industries name. So it's just similar to like moving
Hello, Samir. I think we lost again. We can't hear you. Anyone can hear him?
No, we have lost him. Yeah, I think
No,
his audio is gone. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
one
I'm
minute,
not
guys.
losing anything. Yes, it is always zero. Okay, there is nothing, that that you are losing. There is nothing that you are gaining. So this concept is called intercompany knockoff. So I think there are some CAs in the chat. I mean, in this 100 participants, so they know more about it. So this is called intercompany knockoffs. If you want to plan them, okay, plan those intercompany knockoffs, and CS can know better if they want to post journals for any accounts based on golden rules of accounting. Then it will be easy for you guys to learn FCCS as well. Next application is NRCS, Narrative Reporting Cloud Services. Of course, in the next slide, we will be providing you the full forms of it. Okay, you can note that down, or we'll be providing you this recording. Okay, in our WhatsApp group. Okay, where you are available, you can refer them as well. Okay, so next one is NRCS, Narrative Reporting. For example, any organization will have three financial statements. First one is income statement, where revenues and expenses can be seen. Second one is balance sheet, and third one is the cash flow statement. So, for example, let us not go by organization level. For us to relate, okay, you are working in an organization, and your manager has come and asked you, uh, to you and your candidate, to make one PPT, okay, on EPM, or for any or on any topic, so that he can show it to the higher management or to the client. Okay, so you and your colleague should work collectively on one PPT. So how will you do that? First, one of you will create a PPT. You will put it in a shared drive, okay, in a SharePoint or in a Google Drive, and you will provide access to your colleague, so that whatever the changes that you do in your laptop will be seen on your colleague side, and whatever the changes that he or she doing on his or her side can be seen by you on your laptop. Okay, in the similar manner, okay, if in there is a report, there is a income statement report in PBCS, and there is a income statement report in FCCS. Okay, and if you want these two reports to be there in one particular shared drive, where whatever the changes that you are doing, okay, will be reflected on PBCS application, and on FCCS application. And if you want to provide any additional comments, and if you want to build a PPT based on data that is available in PBCS application and FCCS application, then this narrative reporting cloud services application will be very much useful to you. Okay, you can integrate all the Oracle applications here, including the SQL table. You can bring the data. You can configure the reports. In this course, we will also cover how do we configure a report. Okay, the same process will be applied here. Okay, but you can configure PPTs, you can configure Word documents, and it will always be residing in NRCS application. So the NRCS is mainly for reporting purposes. Okay, so that is about NRCS. Next one is the EDMCS. EDMCS is nothing but enterprise data management cloud services. Why this is used is because, for example, there is an account called revenue in PBCS. Okay, but that account is not available in FCCS. So this revenue is called the master data. Okay, so if there is any uncertainty between PBCS and FCCS, okay, then those can be dealt with. Okay, dealt in EDMCS application. Okay, so EDMCS is mainly used for master data synchronization throughout all the applications. Okay, in the further classes, I will tell you what is metadata, what is master data, what is what is data, what is the difference between these three or four in our further classes. So that is about EDMCS. EDMCS is mainly used to maintain master data. And next one is the PCMCS. The full form is Profitability Cost Management Cloud Services. Okay, so why this is used is because, for example, let us go by the same example where we have started. Okay, we own a product. You guys own a product based company. Okay, now by the end of year, okay, by the end of March, okay, the fiscal year is done and you got a profit of around 10 crores in that 1 year. Okay, now you have to provide hikes to your employees. Obviously, every organization needs to provide some hike, right? If they are not providing any hike, then obviously employees won't stay, right? So under such scenarios, okay, it is mandatory for you to provide hike to your employees. Okay, so now you need, so where you are going to, from where you are going to provide your hike, provide the hike to the employees from the profits that you got for doing the business throughout the entire year. So now you got 10 crores of project, okay, 10 crores of profit in that entire year, and you have to, around that, okay, for taking all the risk in the market, you will be keeping 5 crores aside. Okay, now you want to allocate the additional 5 crores that you have in the organization account, okay, to provide hikes to your employees. How you are going to provide it is based on certain allocation. So if there are five departments in your organization, you will be you will be allocating the certain percentage of that 5 crores to each and every department, okay, based on their efforts, based on how much profit that you got from each department. For example, there is HR department, there is EPM department, and there is some other department. Okay, so out there are three departments under you. Okay, you have to allocate this 5 crores, okay, to these three departments. So now you will see, okay, from EPM I got huge amount of profits this year. So I'll provide around 30% of or else 40% of the 5 crores to EPM department. So 40% of your 5 crores will be allocated to EPM department. And within the EPM department, there are multiple projects going on. You will see from which project you got more profit. And then you will allocate whatever the 40 percentage of that 5 crores to that project on a certain percentage. Okay, that's how you keep allocating, and you will drill down to each employee. That's how generally any organization work while deciding your hike in the organization at the March month. Okay, so if you have to allocate the profits and the losses that the company has incurred, okay, throughout the departments and among the employees, then PCMCS is the excuse me, then PCMCS is the application, okay, that Oracle is providing. And second one is ARCS. ARCS is nothing but Account Reconciliation Cloud Services. For example, if you want to tally the data between, reconcile the data between FCCS data available in FCCS and PBCS. Okay, if you want to see if the data is getting tallied or not, CS will know better about reconciliation. Okay, so if you want to reconcile the accounts, then Oracle is providing ARCS application for you. And the last one is TRCS, which is nothing but tax reporting. This is very much important because at the end of the day, no matter how much you earn, government is always ready to take money from your accounts and from your salaries, right? So in the similar manner, government will be more than ready to take the certain amount from the business and the profits that you have done on behalf of your organization. So if you want to plan how much of the taxes that you need to pay to your government in a precise manner, then Oracle is providing this TRCS application. So this is about the EPM applications, and this is about the and so this is the suite that Oracle is providing. So if you see, all the business needs are addressed by each and every application here. So there is no stone that left that left unaddressed by Oracle when it comes to the ERP solutions. Okay, ERP and EPM solutions. Okay, so this is the EPM suite. So, and these are the uh, full forms of it. Okay, I'll take a pause of around 10 seconds so that you can have a glance at it, or if somebody is taking a notes in this 20 in this 94 participants, it will be helpful for them. You can take a screenshot or such. So I'll be mute for the next 10 seconds. Okay.
Will you share this deck, Samir?
Yeah, sure. If you need, we can share it. No problem.
Yeah, please share that.
Yeah, sure.
Hello, hi team. Sorry to disturb you. Just I have some doubt regarding EDM CS. So
Uh,
every EPM application have in sorry.
Yeah, can you please give me, there is another two slides. Okay. I'm really sorry for interrupting you. So right after this is done, okay, we can spend more amount of time on the doubts. So just give me till I complete this deck so that I will answer to all your questions. Okay.
Yeah,
Sorry
fine.
about that, Pawan. Thank you.
Okay, no, excellent.
Yeah. Okay, so I hope everybody noted this down. Okay, and the next one is the market around EPM. Okay, so what is how EPM is important? Why, it is already. I mean, I have already listed this down here. Okay, it is even the government of India. Okay, when our dear finance minister Nirmala Sitharaman carries that red book, with all our budget, with all our fates. Okay, so before coming to the budget, the government of India uses many planning and budgeting tools. Okay, under that, one major application that provides complete insights. So insight is nothing but Oracle EPM. So even government of India uses this Oracle EPM application. Not only that, many major organizations throughout throughout the world, okay, throughout the globe, okay, they uses many of these applications, and there is drastic increase in demand of increase in 2020. So best analytical system available in the market, because we can integrate. You will be seeing in the next slide to what level of integration scope we can do. Okay, so because of the integration and the flexibility of integration and the flexibility of languages that this application is has digested. So this application, to my feeling, is the best analytical system in the world. Okay, you can even integrate this application to Power BI. So if you can integrate anything, okay, then you can do wonders with this. So this is all. But what more major important in this demo session is how this EPM is useful to you. Okay, is because there are always three categories we always see in our daily life. So the first one is the freshers. Okay, so for the freshers who are in this group, okay, who are in this call, uh, if you must have done many projects, okay, in your BTech that you have just completed, okay, or in the BTech that you have just completed, you might have worked on Java, exam server, and everything. Okay, but but those are getting deprecated, okay, because AI is coming into the picture. Okay, so just imagine if you know about the basics of Java. How do you swap two variable, how do you swap data between two variables without using the third variable and all? If the user, if the organization, if any company is looking at that and giving you a job, and if your resume also have where you have learned a real-time product-based application with real-time scenarios, it will add more weightage uh, to your resume. Okay, and there are high chances. Okay, because in this CPM, you will not only be implementing you will not only implementing SQL, Java, Groovy. There is additional scripting called Groovy. If you are more into languages and if you want to implement your language skills in the real-time scenarios, that will be helpful for business, then EPM will also provide that. Okay, so you will not only get the technical knowledge, but also you'll also know how a business runs every time. So that, if you are sitting in front of the interview, sitting in the interview in front of the interviewer, it will be helpful to you to initiate any discussion regarding the business. And so that is about the freshers. The second one will be the people who wants to move from any domain to EPM domain. Okay, so if you want to give any interviews or such, okay, by doing this course, okay, one thing I can promise you, okay, of course, 100% is always comes with working together, right? So I assure you that I will be providing complete knowledge on PBCS and EPBCS application. Okay, what is expected from the committed candidates, okay, is that you have to be attentive in the class. Okay, do not miss any classes until and unless it is emergency for you, or you are not able to attend that day. Please do not skip the classes, and try to replicate whatever we are discussing in the further classes in this course, and make sure that you complete the task on the time, okay, on time, because tasks are not provided just for your practice purpose. They are retrieved from the real time scenarios. Okay, so those will be helpful to you. And if 60% of knowledge, if you are gaining 60% of knowledge from the classes, you will be gaining other more than 60%. I know it should be 100%, but I would not restrict the knowledge to 100% because it is very limited. So more amount of knowledge, more than 60% from the task that you do. Okay, so you will encounter errors, you will encounter scenarios where you are not able to move forward. Okay, under such scenarios, you can, on getting the solution from me, or getting some hints from me. Okay, you'll get a lot more better. So you will be, by the end of this course, if you are dedicated and if you are showing the dedication till the end of the end of the course, then you will be in a situation to encounter any of the scenarios. And we will also be providing you, if you want, okay, you can reach out to Sandeep after providing commitment to us, and he will be providing you the interview questions as well. Okay, so what are the, and those interview questions are consolidated, are noted based on all the candidates that we have encountered, based on their what is being asked in their interviews and all. We have questions prepared, okay, from that, and we'll be providing you personally once you provide commitment to us, and if you really want them. Okay, so that is about the candidates who want to jump from from their current domain to the another domain. Okay, and there can be also other candidates who are already working on this, but on the on-premise version of it, where the servers are handled by the clients, and you are on that side, and they really want to jump to the application, to the cloud side. So if that is the one, then you are at the right place. Okay, we will be providing you complete insight of this application right from the basics. So right from what is a scenario, what is a version, till Groovy scripting, REST API, how can you implement REST API in the application. Okay, so, and what are the solution, what are the EPBCS modules that we have. Okay, we'll be covering the entire things with some important documents. Okay, so if I'm telling one scenario for data management, okay, for integrating the data, okay, I might show you some a plus b level, at a plus b level, but all the a plus b whole square to the power of cube, those kind of complex levels will be shared as documents to you, so that you can refer them, you can save that in your local system, refer them and practice accordingly, so that in the real-time scenario, if you ever encounter that situation, you can open our document, you can see the process, and you can solve it. Okay, so we'll be providing that documents as well. At the end, we will also show you how the documents are, so that it will be helpful for you. Okay, so that is one. And the next type of candidates is the candidates who have gap in their career. Okay, so to those people, I would not ask you to lose hope, because uh, generally there is a resource crunch in EPM. Okay, there is always a resource crunch in EPM. So if you know about EPM, and if you have a complete hands-on on EPM, companies are ready to take interviews from you, and if your performance is well, they are ready to hire you no matter what, because that is how the demand is. Basically, people who uh, people are not able to showcase the skills that they have because they do not have enough knowledge on it. So if you have knowledge on it, and if you keep that you know about EPM, that you have learned about EPM, you have worked on a project or such, then the interviews will get lined up. That's how the current trend is going on. I'm not telling you so that you can join us, okay? I'm just telling you based on whatever we have seen from the past 3 months. Okay, we have seen interviews getting lined up for our candidates, and there were some candidates in our previous from our previous batches. Okay, I think this is our 10th batch, I guess. Yes, it is 10th. So in our from our past 9 batches, there were people who are who have cracked the interviews. They are into the organizations now. So based on the trend that I'm telling you, okay. So that is about these 4 types of four candidates. So so this is about the market around EPM in the market in the outside world and to us. Okay. Even today, if you know something, if you tell that Groove is scripting in any of the organization, okay, people will come to you, reach out to you, and ask for your help. Okay, so that is how things are going on, and even AI capabilities are coming up. In NRCS, we have Gen AI features coming up. Okay, so even EPM application is evolving with AI. Okay, so so this course will keep you updated as well. Okay, so this is about the market around EPM. Okay, now coming to the last one about the integration scope. So you can integrate the EPM application with an Excel, meaning file based. Okay, with Oracle Fusion applications directly. So we have made a document on this. How do you directly integrate this EPM application with Fusion application? So we'll be providing you whenever we are discussing about these integrations. Okay, so we'll send that document to you. And the next one is you can integrate a text file with the EPM application, and also you can directly integrate your any SQL table that is available in the market with the EPM application, and along with that you can using SAP adapters and OIC you can directly integrate the SAP application with EPM cloud. So since it can be integrated to SAP application, you can see the scope of this. And at the end, you can also integrate a non-SQL database with the EPM application using REST API. So obviously, if a non-SQL database is available like Firestore, MongoDB, okay, they obviously have REST APIs there where we can retrieve the data. Okay, so if you have the REST APIs, I will explain you how to implement a REST API in both Postman as well as in the company, okay, as well as in the calculation manager. But if that come if the other database has proper REST API, you can implement, and then you can integrate the data without any middleware. Okay, so you can also do that. Okay, now I know there are many hands raising up. Okay, just this is the last slide. Okay, and then we'll right away jump. So this is more important. So what are we commit? What are we providing you as commitment when it comes to Techno side? First one is so what are the promises? So we promise, okay, complete hands-on on the application, okay, with proper tasks, real-time scenarios, and we take ample amount of time to clarify your doubts, because generally we plan around 2 months, meaning 60 days. 60 days of this course, but our last course has completed with 66 days. There were 66, we have taken 66 days to complete this course. Okay, the same course that we are about to start. So no, we are not into completing the batch early and moving on to the next one. We are more into how much knowledge that you get from each and every class. If you're stuck somewhere, we will clarify your doubts more than moving forward. So that you will stay connected throughout the entire course. Second one is we'll provide documents on important topics. There are around 15 to 16 documents we have prepared. Okay, we have documents related to EPBCS application as well. Okay, the main agenda of the main points retrieved from the for the required to know the EPBCS application. We will also be providing them. So we'll provide documents on important topics, and every day we'll provide the recordings on the daily session. So once you provide commitment to us, okay, we'll provide all the Sandeep is taking care of this. sharing the documents, sending the application credentials and everything. He will be taking care of that. So once you provide commitment to us, you will be moved to a separate WhatsApp group where all the documents, updates on the sessions and recordings will be shared to your registered email ID. So once you are committed, if you provide the email ID, if you send the email ID personally to Sandeep, okay, he will be sharing the recordings via YouTube private, I guess. So you can discuss more about this with Sandeep, but he'll be sharing the recording links with you to your personal registered email IDs. Okay, so make sure if you are interested to join us, you share your correct email ID for this. Okay, and we will also be providing you the tasks that are related to real time. It's not just like hello world scenarios we are going to provide. So we start from the task will always start from the hello world type, and it will go till till the complex level. So that whenever you encounter a complex requirement in the future or in the interviews, okay, then you can directly answer them without any fear or any hurdle. Okay, so these are the promises that we are providing you. And coming to the disclaimers, so what we are not promising is the job and interview guarantee. So we are not providing you any job guarantee or the interview guarantee. Okay, and we are not playing any mediator role between the candidates and the hiring companies or any hiring consultancies. It might discourage you a bit, but let me tell you the reason why we are not into this dirty business. I would say this as a dirty business because there, whenever we start any batch, till yesterday, we got calls from many unknown numbers for our administration department saying that to give your numbers and email IDs if of the candidates who have joined, so that they can call, on providing that, they will be giving, they wanted to give you guys, give our participants, techno site participants, a backdoor opportunity, or by giving them some money they want to, they want to hire you. Okay, but we do not want to get into that dirty business because we are seeing every day how many employees are losing their hard-earned money of their parents or theirs just to in their desperacy of joining a company. So we do not want our candidates to to fall for such scams. There are people who are doing this dirty business and earning a lot of money, but we do not want that kind of money that is coming by betraying or taking more money from our candidates. Okay, so all none of your information will be shared to any of the companies or any of the mediator companies, hiring consultancies or such, because we do not want our employees to get into that scam. Okay, so please, if anybody reaches out to you with our name saying that I am from Techno site and you pay us some 5 lakhs and we will be join, we will do, I got your contact from Techno site, they have provided you and you can trust us, you gave us 5 lakhs and we'll be giving you a backdoor job. Please do not trust us. We are not into that dirty business. We do not want our candidates to get scammed and lose their money. Okay, so that is why these are the promises and these are the disclaims that we are committed to. Okay, now thank you for joining our demo sessions. Now to your favorite part, the Q&A session. Before going to the Q&A session, I would request, there is a small request from you, from my side to you guys, is nothing but, if you have liked my way of teaching, if you are really interested, please contact the below number that you are seeing here. Okay, you have to join. We will not be forcing any of the candidates to join us. We will not be convincing you guys to join us. It should be with your own free will. If you have trust on us, if you are and the coming to the fee structure and everything, more details, you can contact Sandeep by calling this number. This is his number. You can contact him. Okay, and he'll be providing you complete insights. But one thing for sure, when it comes to TechnoSite, we will be charging fair amount of money so that it will be a win-win situation for us okay, for both the candidates or who are interested, and for us, who is taking, 3 months of time to give you complete insights. So the fee will be very fair with you for you. Okay, so if you are interested, okay, you can reach out, you can message or call to this number, okay, over WhatsApp or a direct call. Okay, you can contact Sandeep anytime for this number. And if he reaches out to you, please save this number. Okay, if he reaches out to you, please do not ignore his calls. Please pick up his call and say, even if you're not interested, please tell him that you're not interested so that he won't disturb you. Okay, so please do this one request from my end. And yeah, that's it. Now coming to your Q&A session. So please, one at a time. So it will be great. Otherwise, there are 26 chats. So
Hello. Hello, sir.
yes. Hi, Ritesh.
Uh, Good afternoon.
Good
I have
afternoon.
a doubt. Currently, I'm pursuing my MBA and I'm in
Okay.
my first year.
Yes.
So, I'm taking my finance as a specialization. So, I want to jump into this EPM field.
Hmm.
So, can you
Hmm.
give me like a path, like where should I start and from which, which course I need to start so that it will be helpful for me
Okay.
because I have
Currently,
so much time.
yeah. Currently, the trending applications when it comes to EPM is PBCS, EPBCS application, FCCS application, followed by PCMCS application. So many organizations are looking for PBCS and EPBCS application. So I'm not just saying so that we are starting PBCS, EPBCS application, you have to join us. But if you start from PBCS and EPBCS application, if you get complete hands-on on that, then learning rest of the applications will be easy for you, because you will learn around 70% of the entire what we generally do in any of the application in PBCS and EPBCS. If you know how to add metadata, if you know where do we input data, if you know how the consolidations are happening in PBCS and EPBCS, the remaining 30, you need to learn around 20 to 30% in FCCS, additional 10% in PCMCS and such. So the right start would always be starting from PBCS and EPBCS. Okay. Yes. Coming to
Okay,
the next question.
Samir,
Yes.
can you hear
Hello.
me? Yeah, so just one question. Are you going to cover anything on the AI?
AI, we will try to cover it. We will try to cover it. So it completely depends on the demand. Okay. If the more of the
Okay,
candidates
because
are ready, we can start on the IPM insights or such. Okay. We can also cover that, but it depends on the companies. I mean, it depends upon the participants' interest. Okay. So
no,
if the
no, like
participants,
is it like part of your agenda to go
currently, it
into
is
this
not a
online
part of the
training?
agenda. You can see in the WhatsApp group, we have provided what are all the courses that we are dealing with, and we will also, and if interested, we are not just stopping there. I'm not saying that, we are only covering those topics. If you are interested and such, and if there are many people who are interested in learning that, we can either provide you a document on that, or we can discuss that in our sessions as well.
It's
Okay.
market demand, right? So it's
Yes,
not
it
like
is.
anything
It is the market
academic of
demand.
interest. Yeah.
Yes, it is the market demand. But there are some candidate. There can be some candidates who are still stuck, and you will see the scenarios once you join us. But if you are interested, then yes, we can also cover that. Okay.
So if I ask you another related question, like
Hmm.
like AI is buzzword nowadays, right? So
Right.
in EPM thing, in EPBCS, like is that any client has
Hmm.
clients are interested to implement AI, or how AI is
Hmm.
happening right now, because it's new to
Okay.
EPM, right?
Right.
It's not that
So what
I
is
think IT is
how?
not
Yeah.
that mature as well.
Yeah. 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 No problem. So AI is coming into the Oracle as well, but that doesn't mean that you are losing your job just because you are joining here. You are joining in PBCS and EPBCS. Currently, when it comes to AI, is for example based on the historical data, how till what point Oracle has developed AI in Oracle EPM applications are. It will show you based on how much historical data that you are loading into the application. It will provide you the best case, worst case, and the case. So that will be covered in IPM Insights, and using that, it will be us who will be configuring that AI using a concept called IPM Insights. So uh, It will use some ML level algorithms, and it will provide the clients what is their best case, worst case for the upcoming years, so that they can look into that and they can plan accordingly. So that till that point, AI has come when it comes to PBCS and EPBCS. Okay, that's
Okay,
it.
thank you so
And
much.
thank you.
Hello,
And next one, yes,
hello,
yes,
Piyush here.
yes, Piyush, yes, Piyush.
Yeah, actually, I am working in the EPBCS and PBS side for
Hmm.
almost 2 years.
Hmm.
So I need to switch the company. That's why I'll join our sessions. So
Okay.
like I worked in the EPBCS and PCM project as well, where
Hmm.
I like worked on like creation of metadata,
Right.
dimension creation, set up the
Right.
hierarchy, and also uh, created the forms and work on
Right.
some like copy and clear business rules
Right.
and data exchange. I know the also I
Hmm.
want to is this course like useful for me for the switch because
Yes, it is. Do you know Groovy scripting?
yeah, just at the previous interview I got for Deloitte, they asked me the Groovy script, but I just
Hmm.
only know that grid cells operation, that some basics I have used in my projects.
Okay, so only the basics, right? So,
Yeah, only the basics.
yeah, yeah. So, we will be providing you the entire end-to-end advanced level topics as well. So, do you know
Hmm.
about the modules? So, how the financial module, workforce module, projects and capital module work on?
Yeah, actually I worked on a financial module.
Okay, about what about the remaining ones?
Removing that one project for the workforce. So
Okay,
wo- yeah, so
okay. Hmm.
actually I want to like excel myself. That's why
Yeah, yeah,
I want
sure,
to
sure.
join this.
Yeah, you right from the basics, we'll be covering to the advanced level. So yes,
Mm,
this you'll get much more limelight if you know about Groovy scripting, right? So long story
yeah,
short, yes, this
yeah.
course will
If
uh,
for the PCM part, I know all because in
mm,
my current project, I have
mm,
implemented all the PCM
mm,
things
mm,
like modules and rules creations,
mm,
models and rules creation. Also, like deploy the in the test. Right now,
mm,
I'm working in the production environment. So for
mm.
the but I am working. I'm looking for that side, like business rules and
Okay.
Groovy that
Yeah,
part.
yeah, we will cover
Also,
that to
that
the advanced
EPM
level.
automate,
Mm.
EPM automate.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
sure.
one.
We have a document on EPM Automate as well. We
Mhm.
will provide you that. No problem.
Okay.
Hey,
Yeah.
hi,
Coming for the AI paths,
Mm,
one of my client want they produce the data that PMM model he
mm.
provides. So that's only thing I have done, that in the IPM model just I import the model and predict and done the predictions right now.
Okay, okay. So predictive planning and IPM insights
Yeah,
they
yeah.
okay. Yeah, sure. If that is the scenario, we can take two more sessions, additional sessions on IPM insights and predictive planning. That can
Mhm.
also be covered. Okay.
Yeah, right now the demand is not coming from the client
Hmm.
side for the IPM. Just in case of like exception cases coming.
Hmm. How? Okay. Yes. Yes. So there are many things coming up here. Sure. So
Yeah.
yeah, one thing for sure. We will also be using MDX scripting. How do we implement MDX scripting? So we'll be
Mhm.
teaching everything. Okay.
Yeah,
So
actually,
yeah.
my interview is on coming on Monday. So,
Hmm.
anything like you can help me
Mm-hmm.
regarding the
Hmm.
EPM automate or Groovy
Yeah,
scripting.
yeah,
It
sure.
will be better
We
for
will.
me.
Yes, yes. No problem. We'll cover that. And there is someone, Jabaraj. I think he also, it's not about Jabaraj. There is
Mhm.
someone who asked about how many hours I will be take. Yeah, it's Sundar. How much time
Yeah.
would you
Otherwise, I will
spend for
connect with
teaching?
you later a day,
Yeah,
1 2 hours.
sure, 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 no problem. You can reach out to Sandeep. He will provide you the
Okay.
complete details on that. But one thing for sure, you will
Mm-hmm.
excel and you will get even more knowledge, even on the
Mm-hmm.
basics. Okay,
Okay.
so no problem.
uh,
Course will
hi,
help you.
hi,
Just one
Samir.
minute, just 1 minute. Sudhakar has asked how much time would you spend for teaching business rules? Around 7 hours, 7 to 8 hours. Okay, that too only for SBA scripting. SBA scripting 8 hours, meaning 8 days, 1 hour per day, 8 hours. And coming to the Groovy scripting, I would take around 5 to 6 classes more. So for SBA scripting, it is 8 hours. For Groovy scripting, it will be 6 hours, including the REST API and implementation of REST API in Groovy scripting. Okay. So, yes. Uh, can you share the curriculum in your curriculum in detailed contents? So, the contents what we have currently planned for this course has already been is available in the application. Okay. Uh, so you can refer to the descriptions. If you want additional details, please reach out to Sandeep, DKC 007. It's like James Bond. Can you please tell fees timings? Please. So currently, till Wednesday to Friday, we are planning to keep at night time Indian IST. So if you have any constraints with that, you can reach out to Sandeep and tell your concerns. Okay. So that's your answer, Nirnay. Yes. Who is that?
Samir, Srihari here.
Yes, Srihari.
Okay, Sabir, I am actually switching the career from basically from
Mm-hmm.
technical domain. I was a system engineer previously. Due
Mm-hmm.
to like a lot of AI and automation, there was
Mm-hmm.
a layoff. So I just wanted to know the course that you would be taking through, right?
Mm.
So would it be from basics to advanced, right? Because I
Yes.
attended previous courses or something like that. They'll
Mm.
just jump into advanced topics for any domain. So or in the
Mm-hmm.
mid-level topics. So
Mm-hmm.
considering I'm coming from a different domain altogether, so you
Mm.
would be able to take me through from basics to advanced, right?
Yes. It will start right from the terminology level to the advanced level. We'll not jump into the advanced level or such. We'll start right from the basic level. Okay.
Thank you. That's
S-
something that I much
Yes.
appreciate on that. Yeah, that is.
Yes. Can you provide, so is there any possibility that any of the FCCS topics be touched? Yes, when it comes to technical side, TJ, when it comes to technical side, we will be covering how do we add metadata, how do we configure reports, how does a business rule runs and everything. So yes, even the FCCS topics will be touched. So do you have instance, do you provide instance to each individual for practice and exploring applications? Yes, we will provide SAIF. We will provide, and the instance credentials and everything will be shared in the group once you provide commitment to us. Okay. Yes, and another ones. Resolve this part. I fit to switch my
So
job.
Ajay, will you be taking the questions? I've been waiting, so I've not just
Yes.
typed in.
Yes, Ajay. Yes, Ajay. Yes.
So you did mention like you have run through like 5-10 batches so far, right? What is the
Right.
average batch size you had, and how many of them
Uh, yeah.
had got
So yeah,
interviews or placed?
interviews. Many people will get Ajay.
No,
Okay.
interviews, it's
Mm,
fine. I
mm,
understand, but I
mm,
want to know
mm.
more about how much successful was the
Okay.
training outcome. Because if
Okay.
someone got
Mm,
placed,
mm.
obviously they would need initial support
Right.
guidance.
Right.
They would
Right.
reach
Right.
out.
So, yes.
Some or the other way, you'll know what
Yes.
they've pursued next, right after
Yes,
you post.
yes. So around in all the 10 batches we have taken, I cannot say the exact number, but around 70 to 80% of the candidates got placed. Okay, and there can are based on in that 70%, what I want to say is that 70% does not only include the people who have cracked the interviews and got the offer letters. There are also candidates like people who are already working in this domain. They are not able to provide solutions to their management and such. In that scenarios, right after the course, right after the session, they ask they tell their issues, and if I'm providing the solution, and based on that, they are getting some recognition as well. So under such scenarios, yes, you can say up to 70 to 80%. Okay. And coming to the how we are preparing candidates for the interviews. So if people need mock interviews, okay, if they can tell to Sandeep beforehand, okay, we will be planning mock interviews for them right after this course, or when we feel that right after data integration and data management, generally people will keep their resumes in Naukri. If they are not confident, and if they want any mock interviews, I will be taking them to in a breakout room in the Zoom, and I'll be taking a mock interview for them as well, but on request. That's it. If they want.
Like, what is the
So I
batch
hope that
size?
answers your answer.
Average batch size, like,
Batch size,
no,
it
like what is the
depends. It
average batch
depends.
size?
But we currently, yeah. Average batch size, it is around 25 to 30 people, average. But it depends on,
Mhm.
if the candidates are increasing, then we can plan accordingly. But we do not want to take more of the candidates, because, of course, we indirectly not accepting the candidates means that we are rejecting them. We are rejecting the money that we want to get. But we are not into money for this. We just want small batches. I mean, currently I can handle up to 35 candidates, right? So till 35 candidates, I can answer all the individual questions I can take. But If it gets more, if I do not spend any time, if any one of the candidate feels that he's not getting something, he's not getting his doubts clarified, they can directly drop the questions to the email ID and I can answer them in the next batch. Okay,
Hi,
Okay.
Samir.
And
that's
will you
it.
also
That's
be
for the Ajay's
covering
question. Hmm.
other elements within PBCS on which basically, strategic modeling and advanced predictions? And with respect to EPBCS,
Strategic
will you be
modeling,
covering all
no,
of the
we are
frameworks
not
as well?
covering. All of the modules will be covering financial, workforce, capital, and projects. When it comes to strategic modeling, we are not covering strategic modeling here. Okay. Till now, we haven't planned about the advanced, meaning the AI part, which is predictive planning, but it's not a big deal. It is very simple. I cover that in the course as well. Okay. So yes, so that's it for Ajay. Thank you, Ajay.
Yeah. Hi,
And
Samir.
Just one thing. Will
next
you be
one.
providing any environment like the sandbox or something?
Yes, we will be providing an entire application credential to you. Okay, so that you can not only create any sandbox, you can work on any of the application. We will not stop you from removing the application as well. Okay, so in your free time, you can open the application and you can work on it. You can get
Like
the
it will
hands-on
be
on it. Okay.
individual for each candidate, or we will be sharing like all people of the
No,
batch
no,
with.
no, no. We will be sharing, yeah, we'll be sharing one or two instances in common for all the candidates because it is very hard to get instances
Yep.
for Oracle, right? So it is not possible for not only for this, but even for SAP, it will be very hard. If you want any further details on application, how we are providing application, you can ping Sandeep. You can either WhatsApp him. You'll get a reply soon from him answering your doubt. Okay. Yes, Vinayak.
Yeah, hi.
Yes. Hi.
Yeah, hi, Samir. My question is like you will provide this instance or application service for practice, right?
Yes.
It will be for only for 2 months, or after that also we can practice on those servers.
Generally, what we are following is after the course is completed. For example, for the last batch, we have taken 66 classes. Even though it was 60, we have taken 66 classes. And we'll be providing an additional 1 month for them just to, we'll post the credentials, URL and everything. We'll post them in the group for the next 1 month so that, if they want to practice or such, we will be providing. Okay. So if you want further, I'm just the trainer, okay, but I'm telling you what I know. So if you feel that 1 month is not enough, and if you want more time, I mean on the application, then you can talk to Sandeep personally, and you can negotiate with him.
Yeah,
Okay,
sure. Thanks.
including the fee structure and everything, it is negotiable. You can reach out to him. Okay. Yes, we know Rajan. Yes. Thank you. Mhm.
Samir, timings for this.
Class timings and everything. Yes, yes. Coming to the class timings and everything, what generally we do is for that first week, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, we are planning to take at night time. Night time at IST. Okay, and after that, in the weekend, Sandeep will reach out to the committed candidates in person. Okay, personally, and based on that, we can move. We can shift. Yeah.
Okay, it will
What
be
time?
5 days and
Yes, it will be
then
decided based on the committed candidates, because if there are many candidates from US, okay, then we have to keep that at night 10 p.m. to 11 p.m. IST, or from 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. IST at that time. Okay, but it depends on the candidates from which region they are
झोप की
from,
बाळा झोप
and
मी उठवत नाही
in
की
their
झोप
future. Okay, so if so we will so you can reach out to Sandeep for more information on that, but that's all I can. Yeah.
okay, it will be 5 days and from Wednesday to Sunday, then Monday and Tuesday, both
Yes.
days.
Yeah, so one thing, we won't be having sessions on Saturday and Sunday. Why? Because it's first thing, it's a weekend for me, and I will also have plans. And second thing is that during the weekends, we generally post the questions. Okay, we generally provide you the tasks and everything. And if there are any candidates who are not who are not able to follow the recordings or such, they can go through the recordings and brush up by Monday so that they will be coming prepared. Okay, so that is the main reason will not be sessions on Saturday and Sunday. Okay. Yes. Thank
Hello.
you. Yes. Bunny. Nice name. uh, yes.
Hello.
Is that all?
Yeah, hi
Yes,
Samir.
Sai Prasad. Yes, Prasad. Yes.
Hi Samir.
Hmm.
So my question was like I am a fresher guy,
Hmm.
so I don't know about what all these things like this functional background. I don't know anything. I have just completed BTech.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
is it fine for me to learn this all the EPM
Hmm.
like
Yes, it
technique?
is. It is. It is. It is. Because from the next class, okay, from the next class onwards, okay, we'll be dealing with right from the terminology level. So what is income statement? What is balance sheet? If I'm talking about something called account,
Yeah.
what is that account means? Okay, so we'll be covering right from that topic till the advanced level. And people in the group chat are also asking about interview on the business rules creation up to high complexity like allocation and block creation and Groovy. Is this converted in your session with required scenarios? Yes, Basaveshwara, yes, including for you, Sai Sandeep. So everything, because without these scenarios, there is nothing to teach in EPBCS and PBCS application. So right from the basics, we'll be covering the advanced topics as well. Okay.
Okay, Samir.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hemalata, I think you have raised the hand.
Yeah, Samir, good morning, by the way.
Good morning.
Samir, like with my reference, one of my friend joined this demo session. So if you
Mm-hmm.
see in the chat box, like she pasted her query, like she has completed her MTech and worked in web technologies.
Mm-hmm.
But due to after, I mean, in between, like she got married and she conceived, so she has a gap of 6 years now. So now
Mm-hmm.
she wanna start her career again. So
Mm-hmm.
then I just guided her, suggested her to go through this. So now
Mm-hmm.
her query is like if she learn this and if she is confident enough to step
Mm-hmm.
into IT again, so will she have a good path away
Yes,
or
see, one thing, I
yeah,
want to be transparent on this, Hemalata. One
yeah,
thing is, with 6 years of experience and gap, I don't know, but how the interviewers are going to take, because I did not work on the HR side, so I'm not sure. Okay, I'm not creating doubt on anybody, but if she can crack an interview, if she gets an interview scheduled, if she cracks it, okay,
okay,
it will be a great learning path, because from on the EPM side, I do not see anyone being so psychotic. And the level of work you will see, I mean, if your friend joins, if she is interested and on her own free will, if she joins this, she'll be knowing what kind of work that she will be having in her day-to-day lives, that her personal life and professional life will be balanced. Okay.
yeah,
So that thing for sure. Interviews, yes, interviews are getting lined up, but it ultimately depends on the resume and what level her screening is being done to every organization, right? So
yeah,
can't comment on that, but if she is coming into domain, she is definitely in the right path.
yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
I see.
Yes. Yes.
Actually, I'm in a different domain.
Ah,
So
yes.
now I wanted to learn this EPBS.
Hmm.
So if I interview asks me how much year of experience you have,
Hmm.
so uh,
By
after
the
completing this
end
course,
of
how
this
much
course, okay, yes, sorry, I forgot this common question to answer. Okay, so by the end of this course, you can at least keep 4 to 5 years of experience in your resume. That's for sure. Okay. You might think that, the people who learned for the 5 entire years, can I compete with them? Yes, because the uh, personally to me, if you talk to me about experience, unfortunately, the society is going by the number of years. The definition of experience is equal to number of years that they are in that domain. But
Yeah,
for me, it is the amount of knowledge that you have gained in 1 month. So in 1 month, if you have gained an experience, if you are able to do a task that 2 years of experience is not able to complete it, then you have 2 years of experience, right? So because you have beaten that guy, right? So I'll make sure that you will be getting enough experience and enough hands-on through the tasks. Of course, if you work in the organ, if you work on the task and whatever we are discussing everyday tasks are not only something that we provide you in the WhatsApp group. It is also what we are discussing, you replicating the same scenario that I'm discussing, and you getting the hands-on on the application. So you can compete with 4 or 5 years of experienced people when it comes to this PBCS and EPBCS. Because if you go and see, there can be people who are 10 or 15 years of experienced in this participants group that you are talking, and there were people who are 15 years of experienced. They have joined. Why? Because there are some topics even they don't know about. So that is why you can. I can assure you that if you practice thoroughly, disclaimer, then you can keep around 4 to 5 years of experience. Okay.
So, and another question. Now AI is coming, right? Like AI is
Mm-hmm.
booming right now. So,
Mm-hmm.
will this EPBS be affected by the AI?
No, no, it won't, because EPM application is not like Java
Mm-hmm.
or C, C++ or anything. Okay. Ultimately, you need some human intervention. Okay. You need humans to see the trend of what the AI is giving, right? And how do you configure the ML models and AI? By you itself. And coming to the languages, we have something called SB scripting and Groovy scripting. Groovy scripting, yes, you can get, but to work, there are some predefined SDKs, the Oracle SDKs that are deployed in the application, where that are not public yet. They are not public. They won't be given as public, because once they give it it is in a public domain and people, then it will be configured into AI. So these two languages are still Groovy scripting on a higher level. You can implement whatever that you are seeing in Java, T Point, Stack Overflow, everything in our application. But we have our own SDKs. We have our own functions to access the data from the databases from our Oracle EPM applications. And when it comes to SBA scripting, I won't. Uh, I worked on a Gen AI project that will give you an SBase query on providing a prompt to it. Trust me, it has given me the combination of C, C++, SQL along with some SBase scripting without any proper syntax or not. So one thing I can say for sure, EPBCS and any EPM and ERP applications need people for around 30 years from now. That's my projection on this. That's how the AI proof is when it comes to this EPM applications.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, because during the COVID time, when people are going through recessions and everything, I had 3 offer letters in my hand with some high level. I cannot disclose the company names and the CTCs, the packages that I got offered, but I had three, yes, three offer letters, high level, and I have rejected some companies right after giving first interview because I was tired of giving interviews to them. Okay, they reached out to me for multiple interviews. It's not that I am great. It's just that the demand is great, even during the COVID situation. So you can gauge the requirement over here. That's it. Yes, CA Karan Bhatia, you have raised your hand. Okay. So any other doubts? Okay. No doubts. Then, thank you so much, guys. Thank you for your time. Hope you have a great weekend. Okay. Next class will be sent. Timings will be shared over the group. So please make sure to join them. Thank you so much for your time. Hope you and your family have a great time this weekend. Uh, with a lot of movies coming on the coming in the theaters. So yeah, thank you so much. Have a great weekend.
Hello.
Thank you. Yes, Jabraj.
Uh,
Yes.
yes, so regarding that EDMCS,
Yes.
that is not
EDMCS.
part of PBCS, correct?
No, it is a complete different application.
Okay. So data
Completely
loading
different.
portion. So suppose I'm loading from a different
Hmm.
application.
Mm-hmm.
We need to use EDMCS, or we can
No.
we can feed.
EDMCS is the master data, metadata, I would say. For data
Okay.
loading, you can that will be covered in this course. How do you load
Okay.
data? If you know that, you can load data in PBCS application, EPBCS application, FCCS application, PCMCS application, ARCS, and tax reporting also. So
Okay. So
that is the
loading the
common
stock.
method.
Okay. I got that.
Loading data, configuring the artifacts, members, reports, anything, including the business rules. So, including the business rules, if you know, that's why I told, if you know PBCS and EPBCS, you will know around 70% of other applications that are other EPM applications that are available in Oracle
Okay.
EPM. Okay.
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 So
Yes.
migration, suppose some other client using Hyperion on-prem
Mm-hmm.
application. So we need to migrate to EPBS, means that also you are covering. How we need to migrate, how to collect the requirement
No.
from the existing
No, we are
on-prem, and
not
how to
covering
migrate
that.
that one.
No, we are not covering that because for that I need to have an on-premise version of it. Unfortunately, we do not have that available. So that is, we are not covering
So
that
that
in this.
hands-on is not required. Otherwise, you just covering how that will be happen.
How that will be happened? Yes, I need to check what are all the resources that I have and what is being provided by TechnoSite. Based on that, I can answer. For now, we are not covering that in this. In this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Okay. Thank you, guys. Have a good day. Bye.